Pacific sardines currently hiding in the bottom. Now, those predators, you'll see a few things going on. First of all, there is a long, skinny fish with a big forehead. You see one turning bright yellow right now? That's not a trick of the light. They change color when they're excited. And feeding time is a very exciting time in this exhibit. So what you see there, that long fish that's turning colors, is the dolphin fish. Now, you might know it by other names as well. That golden color gives it its Spanish name. So if you're fishing down in Mexico, they'd be called dorado. And if you see that same fish on a menu, it is called by its Hawaiian name, which is mahi-mahi. So that's mahi-mahi. There you go. Those fish are great sports fishing, and they are good eating too. Here's the crazy thing. Those big fish only live a couple years. So in the wild, on average, they're going to live 1 to 2 years. That's it. And they can grow to be over 90 pounds. So that's a very fast-growing source of seafood. In comparison, those bluefin and yellowfin tuna in there, big tuna species can live over 40 years. So they're long-lived and slower growing. Now, the tuna we have in here are all youngsters as well, just a few years old. Full size, a bluefin tuna could be anywhere from 900 to 1,400 pounds. So not quite as big as the sunfish, but very impressive animals. Our tuna, you'll notice, have a different feeding pattern from the mahi-mahi. They like to stay down low, dart up, grab a bite to eat, and get out of the way. This is a good way to feed if you're used to swimming in a school, which tunas do. It's a great way to grab a bite and make sure you're not going to get crashed into by anybody else. Now, just in case anyone's worried about a fish, say, grabbing a bite of food and coming right through the window at your lap, what we have here is a very large, 52-foot wide acrylic laminate window, which is over a foot thick. So don't worry, you're safe. And we've got all that 1.2 million gallons of water held back safely. Now, it does look like one of the sea turtles has decided it does not want any more vegetables, so it has left position and is probably going to try to steal some squid. This is okay. Sea turtles are allowed to eat squid. We're just going to have to count how many pieces it steals. So those right there are a big green sea turtle. The female right there is grabbing some of the squid that our predators have been working on, and there goes another piece. Now, down low, just over your head, you'll also notice another animal we haven't seen yet. That's a pelagic ray. You see it flapping its wings and cruising around. The pelagic rays, the hammerhead shark, and the sandbar shark that just started coming over here on the left, those three species are going to stay out of the way during this feeding. That's because the sandbar shark, the hammerhead shark, and the pelagic ray, they're all relatives, and they all have something in common. They have a soft skeleton made of cartilage. So imagine if you had a 100-pound torpedo-shaped tuna hit you at 25 miles an hour. A soft skeleton made of cartilage is not a good idea. So those animals will stay out of the way, hiding in the box for the most part, and we go in hand feeding them together. Now, not every animal in this exhibit eats everything. So some of the species in here might have a meal today and not eat a single thing tomorrow. It's very different from you and I. I didn't eat today, I get very grumpy. Now, what we see in the water, for the most part, you probably don't recognize what it is. We have food with tentacles. What is that stuff? Yes, squid, exactly. We have a large amount of squid today.
That's a turtle. You know, the turtles move like that.
That's a chocolate smell. Now, if you are curious why our fish are eating, well, seafood and smells in the first place, and they don't just eat the little fish they live with, the difference is how easy it is. Take a look right now. This isn't hard for our fish to eat. They have a nice piece of food floating through the water, and they get to munch on it at their leisure. So this would be like the difference between you and I having dinner all laid out on the table, ready for us to just